I recently had this thing with my sister where she met someone online who took money from her.
Mm.
And so again, my book, I start around love and dating. I talk around, men committing suicide. And then my sister went down a trajectory. She met a guy online who took money and she took her life recently, right? So with this whole dating app thing, I think it's very important to teach this element, exactly what you're saying, of self-love, right? Number one, your first relationship is with you, and let's
Mhm.
protect, help people with these boundaries, help them really have these things like discernment and
Mhm.
understand that they're the love of their life initially, so they don't try and, even, as a woman, right? As you said, it's a bit alien to receive, and so you think you have to give or perform or act
Yeah.
to have love. And in my book, I say one of the dating questions you should ask very early on to find out if somebody is connected or disconnected is, how do you
Mhm.
make love?
I love it.
because somebody that is, okay, on the cluster B person, a psychopath or something, would be waiting to mirror you to see
Mhm.
what you want and mirror it back. But if you
Yeah.
ask it really fun at the beginning, people tend to tell you who they are, right?
Mhm.
They haven't really, and if you don't really give too much away, it's good ways to find out, who is
Yeah.
this individual, but what can you be with and what you can't be with, and can you have these conversations? Because ultimately, as you said with your first relationship,
Mhm.
if you're not having that connection and that intimacy and that proximity, the
Yeah.
relationship won't last. But also, a disconnected person, the most scariest person I believe of them all, is somebody that says, I'll just do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you like. They don't
Yeah.
know themselves. They're trying to morph into you,
Yeah.
um, like a shapeshiftery.
It's amazing what you're talking about because in the app, I put a section in there where it's for intimacy. So there's an intimacy spicy section in there. One
Yeah.
of the biggest problems is intimacy and intimacy questions. What do you know about the intimacy requirements, requests, likes, don't likes of your
Yeah.
partner? And that will destroy marriages. Have only lasted because kids are there, but there's no intimacy or the level of intimacy that either one of them wanted or wants or
Yeah.
desires, and nobody's talking about it.
You have to understand that you co-create everything, and
Yeah.
you have to understand that if you can't communicate, like you said,
Mhm.
and have these conversations, have the deep, real conversations early on, be you
Mhm.
fully, right?
Yeah.
And then be open and honest and see how the other person reacts. It would show you a lot, right? What can they be with,
Yeah.
what they can't be with.